So in today's video, I'm just going to be going through my horse wish list for the beginning of 2026. Now, as they release more horses, this is probably going to change, but I'm pretty sure this is the list of all the horses currently in the game that I do actually want to get at some point in the future. Okay, so we're starting off at Fairgrove. There is a couple here that I want to go through. The first two are two Tennessee walking horses that I don't currently own. I'm pretty sure I said this in the last wishlist video because these have stayed on my wishlist, that I had these at one point and I sold them because I'm an idiot. Luckily you can't sell horses in the game now, which, you know, I still have conflicting opinions about that, but the first two horses are these two Tennessee walking horses. This gorgeous, I'm assuming a dappled buckskin, dirty buckskin. Very cute, gorgeous. I actually really like this colour. I think it is very nice. And then we've just got this plain bay, which if you've watched my videos before, you know I don't really like coats with no white markings. So this definitely isn't one of my favourites, but I love the Tennessee Walkers and I want to get all of the ones that I can. So this is going to be a purchase. I'm going to buy this one. These two, I will only buy them at a bazaar. I'm not going to pay full price for them. These are bazaar only horses. So these two will only come home if I buy them at a bazaar. Okay, the next horses we have are the Jorvik Mountain horses, which, like I've said in other videos where I've spoken about them, they remind me a lot of the Tennessee walking horses, which is why they are one of my favourite breeds in the game. They might actually genuinely be my top breed at the moment, potentially, but I think I want to get all of the rest of the coats for these. Definitely this one. This is gorgeous, very cute. Then we also have this one, again, gorgeous, very cute. This one I think is probably my least favourite out of all of them, but I still want to get it. I will end up with this one. Probably not at full price. Maybe I will wait until they eventually go in a bazaar for me to get this one. But honestly, if I get to a point where I want to buy more horses and I have all the other coats for this and they haven't been in a bazaar yet, then I'll probably get this one anyway. It's very cute. I really love the model so much. And then also this last one that I also do not have yet, but these are just absolutely gorgeous horses and I want all of them. Give me them all, please. And Star Stable, more coat colours. ASAP. I need some more. Show me what other horse colours that you want for these guys. I really want more. Give me more. I'm almost begging for some more coat colours for these horses. It's easy money, you know? I will buy these. Genuinely. But yeah, those are the next four on my wish list. And I am clawing at my cage to get my hands on these. I want to buy them so bad. I'm literally trying my hardest to refrain from buying any more. Because I don't need any more yet. I really don't. But these are very high on the wish list. Okay, we're at Starshine Ranch, the next horses. I still don't know how I feel about how they've changed the layout of this area. I really don't think I like it. But anyway, that's besides the point. The next horses I want are Appaloosas. I don't think I have all of these, but I think there's only two that I want to get. One of them being this one, and then I think the other is this one. Again, these would be bazaar only horses, and potentially if I get these two and still like the Appaloosas, I think there's a couple more that I would get that I don't have. Okay, I have a lot of them, but there are a couple more on there that aren't on my wish list currently that I would possibly get, but just these two right now for my wish list. But bazaar only. I really do like the Appaloosas and I really like the gates for the Appaloosas, but I don't think they're worth full price. Like with the Tennessee Walkers, I just don't think they're up to standard anymore, and I would rather not pay full price for them when I know they're likely to be in a bazaar. So these are bazaar only horses. Alright, we are at Steve's for the next two breeds. We will start with the mules. There is only one more mule I want, and it is this guy. I don't think I like any of the other coats enough to warrant buying any of the other ones. I really do think this is the only coat colour for the mules at the moment that I want to get. I think they did have one other mule at the last Western Festival. That was Western Festival only coat colour. I can't remember what it looked like exactly, but I do know I was trying my hardest to choose between that one and the one that I ended up getting. So potentially that one could also be on the list if it comes back, but I'm not sure because I can't remember what it looks like to save my life. But at the moment, this is the only mule that I think I want to get. Again, if they come out with more coat colours that I like, I absolutely would get more. I think the mules are a very, very nice breed. And, you know, if I end up running out of other horses that I like, then there are definitely some mule coats that I will want to get. This one, I probably will never end up with this one. And you might be wondering why, because it's got paint markings and I'm a sucker for paint markings. I just don't like the way this one looks. Okay, I don't like it. It's not my taste at all. But pretty much any of the other mule coats that I don't have, I wouldn't mind having. But this is the only one that's on my current wish list. And then obviously we have to go for the Connemara's. There are, I think, 4 that I want to get. This one is an absolutely, definitely will end up with this one. Probably not that long after I finish training the ones that I currently have. I love this coat colour. It's gorgeous. I really couldn't decide between this one and this one when I was doing my review video, so I'm definitely going to get this one. Another one that I really, really liked that I absolutely will end up with is this one, the Red Roan or Bay Roan, I think it is more likely. I like this one a lot. Again, I don't think I liked it as much as the Palomino and whatever this one is called, but I still really like it a lot, so I definitely think I would get this one as well. Now, there are 2 more that I want to get. This one and also the Chestnut. Potentially I could get these at full price, but if I can wait until they're at a bazaar, I think I'd feel better waiting for a bazaar to get them, because I like them, but I don't know if I like them that much, you know what I mean? But it depends, honestly, how often I play the game, how quickly I go through the horses that I currently have to train, and also how often I end up needing to buy new horses. By needing, I mean if I run out of horses to train and I want to play the game, I kind of have to buy horses if I want to keep training, because I really don't see myself logging on to train max horses. I think I would just physically not be able to get myself to do that. So I think the only way I'd actually enjoy doing it is having a new horse to train. That makes sense. So when I say need, it's not actually a need, it's just for me to enjoy playing the game, which is a bit messed up. Star Stable, you need to give us a way to earn star coins in-game. I don't think they ever will, probably, because then they're getting rid of their moneymaker, but I don't know. I just don't think I can justify these 2 at full price. Potentially this one, I think the Chestnut is growing on me more. This one, definitely not at full price, unless I get desperate, but potentially this one. I think I do like it more now that I'm looking at it this time. The 2 that aren't on my wish list, like I said, if I end up wanting more horses and they're at a bazaar at some point in the future, I wouldn't mind getting these. I think definitely this one. I could see myself with this one. Maybe not this one unless I'm running out of horses to buy. But definitely these 2 are going to come home. Whether that be full price or a bazaar, I do think these will be in my stable at some point this year. I don't see myself waiting for a bazaar to get them. And yeah, I don't mind not waiting. I don't mind getting these guys at full price. Okay, I think you know exactly which horses we are in Valedale for. I'm desperate to get my hands on some more of these. There are a couple that I want. Not all of them are in this wishlist video, only some of them. This one is a definite. I was trying to choose between this one and this one when I made my review video on the Black Forest horse. So this one is a definite. I really do want this one. Another one that I was choosing between in that video is this one. And again, I still really, really like this one. Both of these I would definitely get at full price. I think this one is probably the next one of this breed I'd get, and then this one, I think. Just because I know they're different colours, but the white in the face and stuff is fairly similar on those, so I think switch it up a little bit and get this one. But I will definitely end up with both of these at some point this year. And then the other 2 I wanted, I think must be this one. Gorgeous. Again, she's quite a different colour to the other ones as well. I know she's kind of similar to this one. She's a sort of brighter, lighter version without the grey face, but I do think I really like her as well. And then I think the last one I'd get is probably this one. Was it this one? No, I think it's this one actually, because I didn't like the fact that this one didn't have a face marking, so this is the one that is on my wish list. I think it's a pretty well-rounded coat. I really like the face marking on this one. And I think the colour combination of coat and the mane and tail colour is very, very nice. Which leaves, I think, only 2 of these that I wouldn't get. So this one and this one that aren't on my wish list. Now that's not saying I wouldn't end up with these. I think if I did, it would be at a bazaar after I've got all the other ones that I wanted. But they're not my main priority. They're not currently on my wish list. I'm definitely focusing on definitely these two. Absolutely will end up with those two. And definitely these two as well. I think if I can wait for a bazaar for these two, I will. I don't know how long I'd have to wait. I imagine probably a while, and I probably will want them beforehand. But I do think the order of which I would get these would be this is number 1, this is number 2, number 3, and number 4. I think that is the order that I would go for these ones. Okay, we are at Jorvik Stables for the final horses. I don't know if one of them is going to show up here. I'm really hoping it does, because I don't want to have to go to the medieval camp. So let's see. It is not here. Okay, I'm just going to put a picture up on screen of the one I'm talking about, because I don't want to go to the medieval camp. But it is the newest Frisian coat colour, the Leopard Appaloosa one. It probably will be a bazaar purchase. I don't think it's one I want full price, just because I don't think I like the Frisian model that much. But it is on the wish list. If it does happen to be in a bazaar at some point this year, then I'll get it. But we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if they're going to be in a bazaar this year. They're still quite a popular horse on the game. Loads of people absolutely love them. So I would imagine Star Stable would not want to put them at half price, or at a discount at all, because obviously people still buy them at full price anyway. So we'll have to see with that one. I don't think I want to get it full price. It's definitely a bazaar only purchase, I feel. But the final two horses are Andalusians, and I think I might have said this in whatever last video I made that spoke about the Andalusians. I don't think I like the model enough to want all of the coat colours, so I'm limiting myself to 2 of what we currently have. They might bring out more. I know I got this one when they brought the new coat variations out, and I do really like it, but I think I spoke in that video and said that it was just the 2 bays that I wanted, which is very true at the moment. It is just these 2 bay colours that I've got on my wish list. Not to say that I might never get the other coat colours. I think a lot of them are nice. I think the only one I don't like is this one, but these other 3, they're still nice enough, not really entirely my taste, but I still think they're good, and I still think it's a good breed. It's just not my favourite. But I do think these 2 bay coat colours are very, very nice. This one in particular, I think I prefer out of the 2 of them. I think the only reason I'm getting this one is because it's more unique, and I actually really do like the bay colouring. It's just the face marking that I can't decide if I like it or not is my issue. Because I do, but I also don't, and I think it's really nice and unique, but I also don't think I like it that much. Anyway, it is on my wish list. Both of these I would be fine with getting at full price, but they'll probably be some of the later horses I get after I've got a lot of the other ones previously mentioned in this video, so if I can get them at a bazaar, then I definitely would prefer to. But again, I don't feel like these are horses we'll get in a bazaar this year, so will I end up waiting for a bazaar? Probably not. So I probably will end up with these horses at full price, but we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see not only how often I play the game to train horses, so it'll depend on whether I train up horses quickly or not, or quick enough to need to buy any more. But these definitely are lower down on the wish list, so whether we end up with these by the end of the year or not, I don't know. More than likely, if I do get them though, it'll be at full price. It will. I do think this one I'd get first. I think this is my favourite out of the 2 of them. I do like this guy a lot, and then this one would be what I got second. But yeah, that is my complete wish list for the start of 2026. Again, I'm not sure how many of these I'll end up buying. I'm not sure how many of these I'll end up getting at full price or at bazaar, but I'm pretty content with my choices for the wish list, and most of them I genuinely would be happy with buying at full price. But like I said, it depends how much I train my horses this year. It depends whether I run out of horses to train. I do think the Jorvik Mountain horses and the Black Forest horses are probably the first ones I would want to buy, and then the first 2 Connemara's are also pretty high up on that list, and then I guess I'd just work through all the other horses on that list afterwards. But let me know down in the comments if you also have any of these horses on your wish list. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!